Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Business Elite. And before we actually start off, a couple of things, or two things to be specific, have changed in the what I have changed in this mod pack. Two things. One is a fairly big change and one's a very minor change. The first thing, which is a minor change, is I have finally updated Whaler. So as you can see, whenever I look at something, it actually tells us the mod now of it. It will tell us, so for example, these are all Minecraft, that's extra biomes, extra large. I don't think there's anything around here that I can actually, I don't know if it showed hearts before, but it does that now. And if there's anything like any sort of tanks that hold liquid or anything that holds power, such as our leadstone energy cells or our machines like our pulverizer, it'll actually show how much power it's actually got in it, as well as I said, liquids and stuff like tanks, which is quite useful. And that's one of the main reasons I actually updated, is because I started using tanks and couldn't tell how much was in what. So that's just a minor change. The bigger change of the two is that I have added a mod, which actually in last episode I said I was sad that wasn't in here, which is extra utilities, which basically extra utilities, if I can find it, adds quite a lot of nice blocks, some coloured bricks, angel block, which is really useful, block update detector, chandeliers, which is quite nice lighting. It's got the magnum torch, it's got transfer nodes, all these octuple compressed cobblestone type things, all the compressed cobblestone, compressed dirt, compressed gravel, sand, etc. Sound muffler, rain muffler, cursed earth, ethereal glass, iron spikes, trash cans, etc. Drums, which is something that's really useful. Redstone clock, that's also really useful. Endothermic pump if we want to use that. And all these really useful things. Watering cans, another one which is quite useful. Unstable ingots that can be used to make some really nice stuff. And yeah, precision shears. But either way, that's there now. We can use that for whatever we want to do. Now, to show off the wonderful base that we have here. So if I just finally get back, see we have home over here, 80 meters away or so, and I'm going to show you how I've updated it. Oh god. So as you see here, a lot of changes happened on the outside. The building hasn't changed that much, but I'll be showing you why that's a thing. But this has finally run out of power, to be honest. As you can see here, should probably stop using that now. Which means I don't even know if these two. Oh, that's nearly out of power. Let me just. Let's do that. Let's get some charcoal going. Sludge is still here. This is run out of power. I actually put an aqueous accumulator under here just to keep it topped up with this lovely water here. I have an igneous extruder here, which is just generating cobblestone. It actually looks to be full. Yep. So that's fine. Perfectly good if we ever need any cobblestone. If we want to make any of that compressed stuff as well, which is perfectly fine if we need to. Let's see. I'll just let that go because it doesn't really matter because we've got infinite power anyway, so we don't really need to worry about using charcoal for it. And now onto the base. As you saw, not much has happened exterior wise, but ooh, I jumped over it by accident. I'll just go through the door. If you go here, you'll be able to see a lot has changed inside in the sake of this stuff's still here, but I'm still in the process of moving all that. These furnaces are still here. I'm not using them that much. Crafting table. And then you've got this elevator here, which if we go on to and click downwards, shift, you'll see we're in a new area, which I think looks really, really nice. I spent quite a bit of time on this. So we have large white stone bricks. This is the cover which I'm using because otherwise this can't go through solid blocks, which is, oh god, the only reason that I'm doing that. I really like this. That's the only reason I got the sugarcane out there, but I really like this block. We have also got large black stone bricks, which is just basically stone plus ink sac. That's just stone plus sugar, so pretty easy. And then stained clay, which I just had to go and find a lot of clay for, which was fine. And we got some nice carpenter blocks here to make the place look a bit nicer. And also got an ME, an ME system here. It's got two 1K storages in it up here, so they're pretty nearly full actually. I probably should upgrade soon, but as you can see, I just threw basically all our random stuff in here. And actually, that's a really nice thing as well. When I went into the Nether, I didn't realize this until getting some glowstone for this place later. But right above our portal was some Nether platinum ore, which if we pulverize, we can get 4 shiny dust out of it, which is really, really cool. I have a leadstone energy cell here, just to keep backup power, and this here, which actually doesn't seem to be actually going up in power. I have actually had this problem before when creating lava. Oh, but as you can see, when I did that, when it was up here, you can see 1,600, 160,000 is that? Or basically 16 buckets is the answer. It's just going up. These have got full power, yeah. Maybe I need to just take away these. Maybe take all of them out. As you can see, my setup here is just basically 6 steam turbines, and I have I think 6 aqueous accumulators, either that or 3 down there. I have 6 aqueous accumulators down here, which is fine. And I'll just have to get that iron at a later point if I need it. Yeah, I just get. Why is it randomly laggy? It's so weird. Let's just turn O off for a second. This is a bit weird. Maybe it's something to do with the cabling. Yeah, I think the cabling like stops working after a while. I think there's a bug with it. No matter, we'll upgrade soon. I think if we can either change to, at a later point we can change to either redstone energy conduit, which is 10,000 RF per tick compared to this 80 RF per tick, or we can go with the we can go for this energy conduit here, which will do more than this leadstone one. We could go for the enhanced energy conduit, or we could go for the ender energy conduit. These actually do a lot less than I remember. Last time I remember on the community mod, those do like 20,000. Oh, that's MJ per tick, that's why. That's fine. Because these are outputting 160 RF but 16 MJ, so it's like a tenth. So basically RF is 10 times MJ, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to get this nether platinum ore. Check its use again. Make sure that, yeah, pulverized shiny metal. So let's just pulverize it. And as you can see, I got my pulverizer set up here, as well as my redstone furnace. And if I want it to, it will go directly in. I'll just change it in the config if I want to do that. I want to actually see if I got any ores. Oh my god, it's so laggy for no apparent reason. Oh no, I need that bow. And then that bow can just go in the void chest because I actually don't care about it too much. Trying to think, yeah, void chest. I swear I placed this down. Maybe I destroyed it because I didn't know what to put it, like, permanently. I'll just keep that void chest there. It's really, really useful to have. And oh yeah, also I went back to my base back over there, and I got all the blocks back that I need over there, which is quite useful. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. I was going to check if there's any like iron. No. I think we should go mining for a bit. It's dark, we can go mining, it's fine, because there'll be hopefully less mobs on down here, because they'll all hopefully be up on the surface, which is kind of my hoping. And we need to really get a silk touch pick soon. I think silk touch is more of a priority than fortune, because most of these ores can either like be pulverized and stuff like that, or put through machinery to make them actually output more. I think not in all cases, but most cases. Oh, I've changed the thing from last time to show the. That must have been an update with Whaler that I did. But basically, they output more in like a pulverizer than I think you get probably on average with a fortune pick. At least that's my hopeful understanding of it all. I need to find some iron. Is it really that difficult to find iron? I also have a really, really good plan for later in all of this histamine, which is I've been testing on my test world, as I've been saying, and basically I was checking out something from MFR, which I have used quite a bit on other mod packs, which is the laser drill. Now it takes a while to get to the laser drill, however it basically it uses, well, if I look it up, you got this laser drill here which you place over a hole into bedrock, and you have these laser drill pre-charges here, these things, and basically you take 4 of them, one for each side, and place them like with a 1 block gap, so 2 blocks away with 1 block in between the actual drill. And basically if you do that and give it power, it will basically generate you ores. Oh, I thought that was iron. Damn it, that's why I went to go there. It will basically generate you ores at the cost of what is a lot of power. I want to have a look at this stuff because it's used in big reactors and it's pretty useful for a quick, large amount of power. Oh god, didn't mean to. No. Right, let's just, do I have any torch or something? No, I don't. Right, I'm gonna go make my way back to the house, which is 130 meters away, quickly. I hope quickly. Oh, I can do it from here, most likely. It looks like this is a little bit of the cave. Oh, this is where the, okay, I know where I am now. go back down here. I just, you know, act as if I didn't fall in. But yeah, basically, it generates ores, and I wanted to test, sort of, with our power setup of, obviously, what am I trying to say? The steam turbines, which output 160 RF per tick. Originally I wanted to see how many you'd need to charge up a resonant resonant energy cell at maximum speed, which is 10,000 RF per tick, which is maximum input speed. And I found out that was 62.5, I think, if I remember correctly, which obviously you can't really do and make it look that nice, considering like you'd have to miss out a few. So I kind of pushed that up to 64, which is an 8x8 area. And if you have 4 of those, I realized, which is just 256 of them, and basically have them sectioned off into 8x8s, you can really nicely power. If actually I can show you on my test world. Basically, you can do it, and you can power an energy cell. You can basically use tesseracts, send that to each specific side, so you're not wasting power. Like, you're not wasting power in transfer. God damn it! Come on, here we are. Oh, once my world loads in, there's a lot of stuff in it. That was my original base idea that I was testing. That's when I originally tested these steam turbines and stuff. Basically here, as you can see, these are 8x8, and they will be inputting 10,000 RF per tick into here. But after they fully charged, I went onto these tesseracts. So if you can see, each tesseract has a different frequency. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you'll be able to see here, each one of these is 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're basically powering into here, as you can see. And this is 5, which is sending items into this ME system. And you'll be able to see this is going up at a fairly quick rate, and not really showing signs of stopping. And I let this run for a tiny bit, and this is what we've got. And that's more platinum ore than I remember. But as you can see, we've got, like, yeah, sort by number of items. We've got 87 coal, 78 iron, 51 redstone, which will be really useful if we ever wanted to make cinnabar, which is good for making a 100% chance of getting a shiny ingot out of a ferrous ore, which is fine. Nether nicolite, nether redstone ore, nether tin ore, certus quartz, got emerald, ferrous on its own, nether diamond ore, nether platinum, I think nether ferrous is here, yeah, which will be 10 ferrous in total, and you know, that's like, what, 12 shiny ingots and stuff. So it is really good. And I was also testing, because extra utilities come with some really nice generators you can actually have, which I was going to look into. And here we have a nether star generator, which generates I think it's 120 seconds, so 2 minutes for each one, and it outputs 40,000 RF per tick. Well, it's like 40,000 and a bit RF per tick, which is, you know, really good. And as you can see, it's only really costs like 4, and it's not even in all of these have been used, it's just like 1 to 4 in each of these. It's powered like 1 to 7 of these guys to full power, which is really cool, I think. And for example, I'm powering this entire thing. I could just use creative energy cells, but I didn't really want to like bother, so I because I wanted to test if this would work. And we have 4 steam turbines, resonant energy cell, you know, keeping it full power, including having this working. I also found out how useful it is if I can't do it through here. If I find a drum, for example, this is a drum from extra utilities, 256 buckets it'll hold, and I've got 2 speed upgrades in each one of these, and you'll see how fast this is filling up. Now that's quite good, and I've been using those in steam turbines, which have been powering this. Basically, a lot of this is power generation. This is basically the easy way to get a load of cobble and make octuple compressed cobblestone, but it's been running for a fair bit actually, and I've only got 2 septuple. Yeah, it's even got like infinite cobblestone from there. But to be honest, this is pulling out from both 2 sides with 4 upgrades in each, and it's still going up, and it's still at that. I actually found out deep storage units do have a limit as well, apparently. It's like 2 billion or 2, yeah, it's like, I think it's 2 billion possibly. I'm not sure how much is in here. Yeah, it's definitely 2 billion, I think. It might be like 2 million. I'm not sure how much is in there, because my brain won't work it out today. I think that's 6 million, isn't it? So I think it's 2 billion. I want to see if I can get it to that. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the other world, and I'm going to stop recording because otherwise it's going to be really laggy just getting on there. And then I'll find something to do. I think we'll just start basically getting a load of resources to get 256 of these guys ready to get stuff powering. Because then we can, well, this will be just separate, just for the energy for the laser drill, and it will just generate so many ores. It's just going to be so useful. And then we can just set up an automatic system possibly to smelt them if we need to. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the world and I'll see you then. Okay, so we don't really have the time in order to gain these materials all that much. However, I have got a little notepad saying how much of this stuff we need, and it's quite a lot. I should probably change that back to ID, but we're halfway there. Actually under halfway there. So what we're going to need to make a steam turbine, to make one, all we need is 3 plastic sheets, a factory machine block, 2 pistons, a furnace, and 2 nether brick. So to make 256 of these guys, we're going to need 512 nether bricks, which is 512 netherrack, which is 8 stacks. I don't think there's any extra way of making this. Nope. That is all there is, so that is fine with that. We're going to need 256 furnaces, which is 2048 cobble, which is 32 stacks, which I'm sure we have enough upstairs in that igneous extruder. That'll be fine. So I think furnaces are fine for now. Next we need 512 pistons, because there's 2 per one, and we need to make 256. Now this is where the more complex part comes in, because a piston is 5 separate materials. Is it 5? No, it's 4. So we need 3 wooden planks for each one, which is 1,536, which is 24 stacks of wood, which hopefully we'll be able to get. I'll just have to cut down a couple of jungle trees, I think. And yeah, it's clicked. Then we're gonna need to get 2048 cobble, so the same 32 stacks, just like the furnaces. 512 iron, which is probably the hardest out of this, and then 512 redstone, which is also the hardest bit, I think, of this. I think equally the hardest. Then we're gonna need 256 factory machine blocks. Now this is quite good because you make 3 per recipe, which means, you know, we don't have, like, we get 3 per recipe, but we use 3 of each material, so we just need 256 of each material, which is perfectly fine. So we're gonna get 4 stacks of machine blocks, but we only need to get 4 stacks of smooth stone, which isn't that hard. It should take a while. 256 or 4 stacks of plastic sheets, which means we're going to need 256 raw plastic, because that's where we get it, and we get that from rubber bars. We get rubber bars from raw rubber, and we get rubber from trees. Oh, that's quite useful. Or I'll just plant a load of rubber trees, because I think I have quite a few of them. And then finally we're just going to need 768 plastic sheets, which means we're just going to need we're going to need 768 raw plastic. I accidentally mistyped that. 768 raw plastic. So that's going to be a bit of a venture. I think the hardest, as I said, to get out of all that is probably the iron and the redstone, because for example we have 2 iron plus whatever was in there, and then redstone. Actually we already have quite a bit of redstone. We're over halfway there. Well, that's quite good. And then we got 12 extra iron, so now we've got 14 iron. Yay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and work on getting all these items, and then after that we're gonna have enough to make all this power, but we're not actually going to be able to get the laser drill yet. To get the laser drill, first we need more materials anyway, but to get the pre-charges we need plastic sheets, factory machine blocks, and diamonds. We need 8 diamonds to do this, 8 glowstone, and 4 pink slime balls. And to get this we need 3 glowstone, so we need 10 diamonds in total, plus 11 glowstone, a few plastic sheets, few machine blocks. The problem is going to be this pink slime ball, I think, and to get that we're going to have to make a place called a slaughterhouse, which you just need a lot of gold for, plastic sheets, factory machine blocks, etc. And basically what we need to do with that, if I go to sleep while we're doing this, what I need to do with that is basically you have to kill, I think it just works on pigs. Basically, you have to kill a load of pigs, or at least I'm going to use pigs, which we can get a. We can either use something like a. What is it at my factory? We can either use something called a chronotyper, or we can use an auto spawner and get the auto spawner and you know, get a safari net, get one of these pigs, and then auto spawn it quite a bit, because we have a few levels we can get buckets of experience and just use that, get some, and basically get some pink slime, and all we need is one singular bucket of it. And once we've got one bucket, you can basically place the bucket of pink slime on the ground. It will go away, but it will spawn a pink slime. I think it's always a small pink slime, but I may be incorrect about that. But then we can use a safari net with that guy and get that guy captured and spawn more if we need more, which we will, because we're going to need 4 pink slimes in total. But yeah, I'm going to get on to actually obtaining some of these items, I think, and I will see you next episode, where hopefully we're going to have enough to make this, or at least close enough, because either way, even if we make this amount of power, we need to also get the tesseracts, and we also need to get the pink slime anyway. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on Friday. And a quick heads up about Friday, I am sorry about it. There is a video, however, whilst I was batch rendering a load of videos, it seems like the wrong, or at least to me it seems like the wrong encoding options were chosen, and instead of using my normal ones, they chose some more crappier looking ones, it seems. So I'm sorry for that. I don't have the raw files anymore, so I'm unable to actually re-render it, but hopefully you're fine with it. It's just one video and everything else is perfectly fine looking. But yeah, just a heads up in case you were asking, if you were going to ask about that. But also, I'm not here, so I wouldn't be able to answer it anyway, if I was, if you did say anything about it. But yeah, I'm going to go collect those materials, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.